Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your host Ronnie, and if you're a die-hard NFL fan like me, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into some exciting news about one of the league's most electrifying wide receivers, DeAndre Hopkins, and his heartfelt words about being a part of the Kansas City Chiefs organization. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth NFL updates, player stories, and everything football. Your support keeps the channel growing, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. All right, let's set the stage here. DeAndre Hopkins is a name synonymous with greatness from his days with the Houston Texans to his stint with the Arizona Cardinals. Hopkins has consistently been one of the best wide receivers in the game, but when he joined the Kansas City Chiefs, it felt like the perfect storm. A superstar wideout teaming up with Patrick Mahomes, one of the most talented quarterbacks of this generation. Now just a few months into his tenure with the Chiefs, Hopkins has made headlines with his recent comments about the team and its culture. And let me tell you, Chiefs Kingdom, this is the kind of story that warms your heart and gets you pumped for the rest of the season. Let's rewind a bit to understand how DeAndre Hopkins ended up in Kansas City. After parting ways with the Arizona Cardinals, Hopkins became one of the hottest free agents on the market. Teams like the Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, and even the Dallas Cowboys were reportedly in the mix to sign him. But Hopkins ultimately chose the Chiefs, and for good reason. Think about it, who wouldn't want to play alongside Patrick Mahomes? And under the genius of head coach Andy Reid, the Chiefs have built a dynasty in the making, and Hopkins clearly saw the opportunity to not only chase a Super Bowl ring, but also be part of an organization known for its winning culture and camaraderie. Fast forward to today, and Hopkins has officially spoken out about his experience with the Chiefs so far. During a recent interview, he said, and I quote, "I'm grateful to be a part of this organization. From the front office to the locker room, there's a level of respect and professionalism here that's second to none." Whoa, just let that sink in for a moment. When a veteran player like Hopkins, who has seen his fair share of ups and downs in the league, says something like that, it speaks volumes about what the Chiefs have built over the years. And it's not just about the wins, folks. Hopkins went on to praise the Chiefs coaching staff, calling Andy Reid one of the best leaders he's ever been around. He also mentioned how the team's culture of accountability and support has been a game changer for him. Now, let's talk football. How does DeAndre Hopkins fit into the Chiefs' high-powered offense? Well, if you've watched any games this season, you already know the answer. Like a glove, Hopkins brings a level of versatility and reliability that elevates the entire offense. Whether it's running precise routes, making acrobatic catches, or being that clutch target on third downs, Hopkins has already become a favorite for Mahomes. And let's not forget the ripple effect this has on the rest of the team with Hopkins on the field. Defenses can't double-team Travis Kelce as much as they used to. That opens up opportunities for other players like Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore to make big plays. It's like a domino effect of offensive greatness. Let's take a moment to talk about Chiefs Kingdom. You guys are some of the most passionate fans in the NFL, and I know you've been loving every second of having Hopkins on the team. Social media has been buzzing ever since his comments about being grateful came out. Fans are saying things like, "This is why I love this team. We're not just about winning, we're about building a family." Others have pointed out how Hopkins' attitude is a perfect fit for the Chiefs' culture of humility and hard work. And honestly, that's what makes this story so special. It's not just about the stats or the wins. It's about the sense of belonging and purpose that players like Hopkins feel when they're part of this organization. Of course, no NFL season is without its challenges. The Chiefs have faced their fair share of tough games this year, and integrating a new star like Hopkins into the lineup isn't always seamless. But here's the thing, Hopkins is the kind of player who thrives under pressure. He's already shown that he can deliver in clutch moments, and as the chemistry between him and Mahomes continues to grow, the sky's the limit. Plus, with the playoffs just around the corner, having a seasoned veteran like Hopkins in the locker room is invaluable. His leadership and experience could be the X factor that pushes the Chiefs over the edge in their quest for another Super Bowl. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. What does DeAndre Hopkins' success with the Chiefs mean for the NFL as a whole? For starters, it reinforces the idea that culture matters. It's not just about assembling a roster of talented players. It's about creating an environment where those players can thrive. The Chiefs have set a gold standard in that regard, and other teams are taking notice. It also sends a message to other veteran players who might be considering a move in the future. If you want to compete at the highest level and be part of something special, Kansas City is the place to be. At the end of the day, stories like these remind us why we love football. It's not just about the games or the stats. It's about the people and the passion behind it all. DeAndre Hopkins' gratitude for being part of the Chiefs is a testament to what makes this team so special. It's a combination of talent, leadership, and a culture of respect that sets them apart. And as a fan, it's hard not to feel proud of what this organization has accomplished. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on DeAndre Hopkins' comments? Do you think his presence will be the key to another Super Bowl? Drop your opinions in the comments below. I'll be reading every single one of them. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got plenty more content coming your way, from player stories to game breakdowns and everything in between. This is Ronnie signing off. Stay awesome and go Chiefs.